when I was younger, I grew up on a cow ranch. Just right outside of Winslow, Arizona, just across the train track. And for the time I was about, 3, till I was about 17, right? That was my life. I was one of the hands. I was one of the boys. The only difference was I lived in the house. I didn't live in the bunkhouse. Twice a year we used to go out and we used to catch them all. We used to go round them up and we'd burn the babies right, with our brand on them. My grandma would, they'd pull the old chuck. Grandma would pull the old chuck wagon all the way out there with the old Ford, right? My mom would ride a horse. Me and my older sister Landa would ride Honda 90s. You know what I'm saying? We'd chase the cows all around. We'd have 2 or 3 hands helping us. A couple of our friends from town, you know what I'm saying? And we'd round them all up and we'd put them in these pens. These are called shipping pens. This corral right here. It's big enough to hold like about, 50, 60 fucking full-size cows. Without too much ruckus. This is what we did. After we burned them and branded them and tagged their ears and all that shit, Grandpa sorted out which ones he wanted and they got the bull out. They got the bulls out, you know what I'm saying? Because we always kept the bulls. They'd drive up a fucking cow truck, semi. They'd drive up a cow truck right here. They'd fucking open up the door and they'd fucking run the cows into the fucking truck. They'd just run them all in and they'd strap every damn one of them in the truck. All right, they'd run them all up, packing them and zapping them with the fucking, with the shocker. Zapping them with the shocker and shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did that. I'm pretty admit it. I was an asshole. I was a kid.
Ready to be a whopper.
Yeah, I was doing what my grandfather told me to do because my life was going to turn into his life. Right? I was supposed to take my grandfather's place. Right? But he died too soon. He died about 2 years too soon before I turned 18 and I could, legally take it over. Right? And my grandma, she was a Jehovah's Witness all of her life. Right, my mom, they lived there. My dad, he was in Vietnam at the time. Right, so the decisions were made after Grandpa died, after we buried him, and Grandma went and lived with my Aunt Susan and my Aunt Lucy, my Aunt Susan and my Uncle Danny in Connecticut. With Aunt Lucy and Uncle Ron and them, and they divested everything, sold everything. Sold it, put it in a trust fund for me and my sisters so we could have college education. That's all we got. As we were riding by her, it brought back this memory. It brought back this memory that I had this one year with my grandpa. We were sitting just like this, me and my grandpa. We were sitting on the end of the fucking chute, and I asked my grandfather one day, on that day, I asked him, I said, Grandpa, where do the cows go? Because I was only like about 12. You know what I'm saying? I said, where do they take the cows, Grandpa? And he just looked at me and he said, you really want to know, boy? I said, yes, sir, I do. And he told me what they do is that from the truck, they take them up to fucking, up to Pestuai, or up to goddamn it, past fucking, where up there where Dale was, the Indian Dale.
Dilcon?
Yeah, Dilcon. They take them up past Dilcon. They had a little slaughterhouse up there. The tribe did, the Navajos, and he said they would kill them all. They said they'd kill as soon as the truck got there. They'd run them all back down into the chute, boy. Right? They'd round them up. They'd size them up. They looked at the ear tags that I put on all of them. And he said they killed every one of them. They shot them all in the head. They cut their throats. He said they hung them up by a chain. They stripped their skin off. I said, like Grandma does the pigs. He goes, yep. He goes, but they were doing them 5 at a time, boy. He said, just bled them all out, gutted them all down, pulled out their little chainsaws, cut them all up. He said, in about 4 or 5 hours after they got there, he said they was already all cut up and ground up, and they was already packed up, ready for the Indians to come and pick up their share of it. He said because 4 times a year, every 3 months, every quarter, we would fucking round up a bunch of cows, and we'd bring them to the shipping chute, and that's what we did, and that's where my family got its money. And so my whole life, I grew up eating meat. And I was 12 years old when my grandfather told me that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't until now. Right, that it had an impact on me. It wasn't until now I'm driving by here, you know what I'm saying, that I realized that all of that, for all of those years that I was growing up, that's what my family did, was we raised cows to make into whoppers. Well, actually, we raised cows so that the Indians on the reservation had meat, and whatever they did, they didn't make whoppers and shit out of it.
They made tacos.
They made tacos and fried bread, yeah, they did. They used it to survive, to exist. But the whole point of it was, if our government hadn't put them on the damn reservation in the first place, right? Back in the 1870s, and fuck promised him all this shit, lied to him, and cheated him out of it, that we wouldn't have to been sending them fucking 70 fucking cows every 3 months to keep them alive. And I would feel bad now for all the fucking willful destruction that I was responsible for, and the killing of all of those animals for no reason, right? And to eat them. Right? I remember a lot of really good dinners after we did fucking fall roundup, where Grandma out there, the truck driver, Grandma, she just hooked it up. All 20 of us, the family and all the hands and all the friends. Grandma she used up all the supplies on the fucking chuck wagon for the last day, for the last dinner. And she would hook it up, and Grandpa Uncle Clyde would have to go back into town and get the extra fucking big picnic table, put it on the back of the old Nash truck. They put it on sideways like this, and they'd have to drive 18 miles all the way back out to where the fuck camp was, right? Just so Grandma could do the spread. I remember some of the greatest fucking dinners. And the funny thing was, is that the thing I remembered is that I didn't always eat steaks. I always ate Grandma's chili with the cut up chunks of meat in it, but I never really sat around and ate the steaks like they all did. I was more of the salad and the chili guy. You know what I'm saying? I sit there with my mom, me and my mom. Yeah, I think it was a good choice to become a vegan. I do. I think not only for the welfare of the animals, you know what I'm saying, but for my own sake, to kind of like clean me a little bit, to kind of like make me a better person for realizing, you know what I'm saying, before it was too late. You know what I'm saying, just how bad the system, just how bad our culture is for us. It's not us, it's our culture. It's the way that we choose to live that's changing us into these evil monsters that are hooked on drugs and fucking food and fucking turbo diesels and fucking vacation homes that sit empty for 9 months out of the year in a beautiful place, clogging it all up. But there's nobody in it enjoying it. But anyways, this will be Brian. Go vegan.